Trailblazers Team 2 is coming today. We got some big SBCs leaked as well that we need to go and talk about. Talk about the market because it's actually rising quite a bit right now. And I don't think that that's going to last for too much longer. Evolutions came out today as well, by the way. Made a video about that if you missed it. You can go and check that out. So we won't talk about that in this video. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. But market matchups came out today, right? I'm sure you guys know if you watch the channel on a daily basis or semi-daily basis that, you know, we talk about consumable trading a lot, right? With chem styles and contracts, that kind of shit. This is, I think, the third straight marquee matchups now with no supply of consumables. Small gold players pack, mixed players pack, prime mixed players pack, premium mixed players pack, and then the group reward is a small regular players pack. This is not by coincidence at this point. You would just happenstance luck into giving us some consumables if you really wanted to. They have not given it to us. I think they actually want to keep those relatively high, honestly. It seems like that's what they want to do. So from now on, we need to just be aware that, you know, marquee matchups time, you're probably not going to see supply of consumables. Honestly, you're just probably not going to. The buy time is probably like, we're still right after content today or so. It's a little bit up right now for chem styles, but you can still probably buy right now if you want to. Hold on until Saturday. Hawks, engines, anchors, hunters, shadows, and I think there's one more maybe. I think finisher. I think that goes to like 400 or so. So not much, but at least it goes for something. Yeah, that's clearly that's obviously on purpose, right? They definitely want to, you know, keep that demand up and also make it hard to pack any of them without spending FIFA points, right? That's obviously what they want to do. There's only a couple ways to actually get consumables right now, and that is 7.5K packs, which are basically only open with FIFA points, right? You can't really make your money back on these, or Division Rivals rewards, which come out once a week, right? So you're literally just looking at EA completely controlling the market for chem styles and that kind of stuff. So that's obviously intentional at this point. It wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't. So we need to just be aware of that, and you can just basically chalk it up to another tactic used by EA to make things more expensive, right? Obviously, that's what it is. But anyway, let's get to the couple leaks we got. There's some actually pretty nice SBCs on the way here for Trailblazers Team 2. I'll remind you guys who's in Team 2 in a sec after we look at these, but Javi Simons added to come. Objective / SBC during Trailblazers promo. There's no way in hell that this card is going to be an objective. If they do, I would be shocked. But this card's way too good, way too popular to not be an 87, an 86, and an 85 rated squad into an SBC that's 300 and some thousand coins, or 200 and some thousand to make you spend FIFA points, right? But there's no way in hell this is an objective. But still, it's cool SBC. Hopefully it's, you know, decent requirements, but good luck getting the fodder for it. You can't. Julian Alvarez coming during Trailblazers promo as well as an SBC. This is really awesome because Alvarez has always been pretty good to me in FIFA. Now, obviously, this year's a little bit different. No, like, unique body type things, no weird kind of player animations. Those sometimes can exist, but it's not quite as heavy this year with playstyles being a thing now. Anyway, I'm rambling, but Alvarez is coming. You probably don't have the fodder to complete him either. Just being honest here, because there's no way they repeatedly get fodder. They only give it to you, like, once a week with champs rewards, division rivals rewards, squad battles rewards, whenever, you know, they decide to give it to you. The SBCs are cool. You just can't complete them, at least most of them. Here's the full Trailblazers Team 2. Let's have another look. We got Harry Kane, Sophia Smith, Heung-min Son. I mean, this team is incredible. Cancelo, Mahrez, Leao, Robertson. The list goes on and on. These cards are great. There's some fodder down here, don't get me wrong. And 4 Player of the Month cards. 4 Player of the Month cards are in this team, which is also equally ridiculous. But you know what? It looks like a fun team. I would be way more inclined to give E8 praise for this shit if, you know, hardcore players weren't screwed over all the time and just have no way to really acquire this stuff without just hopefully getting lucky in a pack or two in your, like, division rivals rewards and shit. But I am also aware, still early in the year, they won't release League SBCs this soon, right? So hopefully, you know, we get something we can just grind towards for stuff. It's just crazy to me that any time of the year wouldn't have something the hardcore players could try and grind up for. It's kind of weird, but oh well, whatever. Ultimate Scream, okay? Can we be honest here? Ultimate Scream was such a good promo. In fact, it's not a thing anymore. No more Halloween promos. Is that not a shame, honestly? Maybe it's rose-tinted glasses that you're, like, looking back on, but I swear the Scream promos were so much fun. They're iconic. It's always a great time because, like, okay, it's the start of the new FIFA. It's always one of the first promos, but they got rid of it. Why? I don't know. I mean, what do we get now? Trailblazers and Road to the Knockouts? Okay, I mean, whatever. We've got a Portuguese League Foundation coming to FC24 soon. It looks like we'll have some players in the objective tab for the Portuguese League coming soon. Can't make investments on this because it's too late. Everybody in the Discords and shit's already got this. This guy's got a free Discord you can join, except it has limited members, so, like, you can't get in, but it's free, so I guess that makes it fine, even though it's I mean, I don't know, man. I'm tired of these. We also got Iago Aspas coming soon as an SBC. So this is leaked as an SBC. I wouldn't be shocked, however, if we had Javi Simons SBC, this an objective. That wouldn't surprise me at all. This could be an SBC still, but yeah, I would assume Javi Simons would be an SBC no matter what. Take this with a little grain of salt, but Aspas, the point is, he is coming sometime soon. All right, let's have a look at this market. So what I will say right away, we are seeing some rises on pretty much everything I want to say right now. Van Dijk rising, Rashford going up a little bit, Bellingham's going up. This player of the month Heung-min Son, by the way, is 1 million coins to complete now. Hilarious. We can get into that in a sec. Messi's going up. We got Militao going up. Sophia Smith's 174. Neymar's 313. Okay. Do we expect this to continue? Honestly, I don't. Reason being, we have Centurions coming next. This team looks pretty good. You know, we're gonna be about that time where these golds really start to fall, okay? Not to the point of like Kyle Walker going down to, you know, 10,000 coins, but going down to the point where Kyle Walker will be 70,000 coins, right? Tonali going to 30,000 coins, right? You know, that's a huge price drop. That, to me, it comes every year within about the next week. Last year, we saw it already, which obviously last year was a bit of an exception. To me, you've got, like, at best, you gotta, like, you might have this week. You might have this week. I can't guarantee if you hold on your cards for like this whole week coming up next that you're going to be fine. I can't guarantee you that. I think you probably will be. But honestly, if I were you, I get out this weekend with a super high demand. The market's going up. You probably have a profit on your cards that you bought because almost all these cards are up. So why not take the coins? Like I always talk about, I'd rather get out early than late. It's just how I always have been, you know, played around with the market. I've always wanted to do that. I'd always rather be out early than late. Fodder, by the way. So I've gotten a lot of questions asking like, is this an investment anytime soon? Because people made so many coins on it the first time. Honestly, no. Like the fodder's up so high right now already that it's kind of ridiculous. I expect these to probably come down just a little bit as time goes on. We got a ton of SBCs right away with Rodrigo and Leao and Son, and I think we'll see this drop a little bit as time goes on, even though we do have Alvarez and Simons. Been a lot of questions also. 84s, when are they going to start rising? Once again, I can't really tell you. I know it's probably going to happen eventually this year. There's a lot of 84s, so it's going to be somewhat difficult, but I still do think it's going to happen. You remember last year, 83 rated cards. People bought them because people were like, okay, eventually they're going to rise, so why not store them in the club for a month and wait for them to rise? Well, they actually didn't really rise for like 3 or 4 months. You made bank if you held on to them for that long. But people basically gave up hope they'd ever rise, then they actually rose up. That's kind of what I expect to happen with 84s, honestly. I could be totally wrong. Something could come out where they are going to be needed, but I honestly think that it's going to be a while till they rise. I still expect them to, though. Almost every rating every year eventually goes up from their minimum, so I would be stunned if it's kept this way. There's a pretty decent sized gap here, too, between 85s and 84s. That's a pretty decent size. So take of that what you will. We don't know what the content's going to look like. I do expect them to go up some point. It just might not be as soon as most people probably thought it was going to be. Yeah, once again, if you want to be nitpicky about a lot of the stuff right now, I mean, fodder being very expensive usually is a good thing for the market, but the problem is you just can't get tradable packs right now. Like, there's pretty much no way apart from when EA decide you can. One of the biggest issues with this game, in my opinion, is the fact that Division Rivals rewards, Champs rewards all come out like the same time, one time a week. You can't repeatedly grind anything tradable in this game. So there's no real great way to get fodder right now, and fodder is very expensive if you happen to want to buy it. So you're kind of out of luck for the most part. I'm not even a person that likes to do a lot of SBCs. I think it's kind of a bad idea, but the people who want to, you kind of can't. You got to really pick which ones you want to do. And I think that's kind of an issue right now. You know, this game, the point is this game is going really hard for pay to win this year. Not really pay to win per se, but just they're trying to milk you of every dime you got right now. Evolutions are fantastic for casuals, but if you play more than 20 minutes a day, none of these cards really get into your team. Literally, and don't give me that fun bullshit because no one's having fun using bad teams when they'll just get smacked up because of how much a gap in cards there is this year. The whole process that turns me off right now. 50k, 75k spent doing challenges with a poor card, upgraded version, not good enough for my squad. This whole thing right here is not wrong, in my opinion. It's not wrong. I still think it's a little bit better than maybe what they're saying. Now, the issue is, in my opinion, is there is no game mode to take any fun cards into. If you're not using a super meta team, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage no matter what game mode you go into because there is no fun, quote unquote, game mode that's more casual, laid back. Use a different team, try a different team. The results don't really matter too much. Every single result in this game matters. Division Rivals, you obviously need your wins. You want to get promoted. FUT Champs, every single game matters. Obviously, if you're an offline player for squad battles, you get 30 games. Every game matters, right? Even when objectives are here, there's match limits. Nonsense, by the way. Match limits are nonsense. Every single game is like the end of the world. So the fact you add this addition, which could be really, really awesome, you can't use fun cards. You can't because you're putting yourself at a massive disadvantage if you want to do anything in this game. So yeah, there is quite a few problems problems with evolutions, in my opinion, right now. It has potential to be awesome. I still think it's probably the most potential for like anything they've ever added into FIFA, honestly. I still really do think so, but just right now, it's not implemented in a way that I think it really, like, it's nowhere near its max potential. I mean, this game in general right now is just really catered towards the whales more than anything else right now, and that's really frustrating. I'll be live today before content, by the way. I'll have a ton of these to open. I only have 12 up there, but I'll have a lot more than that. We'll be trading and stuff like that. The icon trading video will come out, I think, like tomorrow or the next day. I did delay it because of the evolutions, but got any questions, ask me on stream. We'll be trading and stuff like that, so